Hello, welcome back. Last time I did Blob Stable, which looked real silly, but turned out to be a real serious, very good puzzle. So, next one up in the list would be Forgotten Switch, difficulty 5. So, simple recipes, 2 potential bombs, 3 potential vines, 2 potential blobs. Okay, so either press, stop pressing, or hold for a while, stop holding. Query that I'm not sure how I'll be able to check. Can vines grab through barriers? Probably. I got a way to check this, I think. Well, if this... Actually, this will be fine. I am grabbable. The answer is yes. Okay, great. So, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's always in range vertically. Getting a vine there looks difficult but possible. Yeah, looks difficult but very difficult. I don't know. Anyway, not sure I want to do that. Okay, so somebody's going to sit on this switch for a while. And then somehow they're going to stop sitting on that switch. I'm sort of assuming that somehow is a vine will take its time and eventually grab that thing while I'm doing some operation up here. All I need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns of pressedness. Alright. So 5 or more turns of pressedness and then unpressed. Things a vine can grab. Bomb. So a bomb has to go here. Because if a vine won't grab another vine. If a vine grabs a blob, it just turns into a vine, so that's ungrabbable. So if I'm taking something off of here, it is bomb. And a bomb bumping into water with a vine's tendril also on that space will turn around instead of exploding. So I'm probably not doing some weird silly thing like, well, this layout doesn't even support it, but I couldn't do something like have a bomb bumping up and down here and then have a tendril cause it to explode, because that just doesn't happen. Okay. So, other possibilities, bomb detonates by a vine, like dragging a bomb across here that detonates, but why would that detonate? It would not. This is a suspicious little island here. What could that be for? Okay, so this puzzle layout's not communicating a whole lot to me at a glance. Other than... Okay, so let's go back to working backwards. So end goal. Have this held by something. Okay, so hang on. Second possibility could be a vine here, and then a bomb handled by a vine explodes within range of it, but how would that happen? I think it's unlikely to. Or the vine could eat a bomb. Ooh, now I like that. So vine here, bomb maybe like there. Push it. Walk over this way, maybe have enough time to get here before you eat that bomb. Would I? Let's think about this. So there'd be no reason to be farther over here. That's just... Okay, so... snap. Squish, 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 squish. Squish 1, squish 2, kaboom. Squish 1, squish 2, I don't make it far enough, so no. Right? There are other alternatives to things like that. It could be something like a vine here snaps up a bomb there, and that creates a big long delay. Then that one steals it and blows itself up. Okay, with this layout, that actually looks extremely plausible. What are the blobs for? And how would I ever grow a vine here? How would I get anything here ever? Well, a vine has to carry it, and the only way that will happen... Wait, but then this. Oh dear. So, I'm probably going in here. And after I do that, feels like the only way back out is a vine ride. So there'd have to be a vine here carrying me out. But how would I escape it? By going to another vine? This is a lot of vines for what kind of setup? One bomb? No, 2 bombs. Yeah, okay, 2 bombs. I had wasted one. Okay. I'm not at the point where I have any ideas to try yet. Well, okay. Let's start here. Let's just try and get literally anything at all on this space. Okay. So I'll go with idea number A. Oh, okay, so now range might come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a vine here could not grab that. A vine here could. I don't want to be grabbed by a vine that's here. And also, yeah, so this is a barrier. So it's important that I can't shoot this way or something. I guess, okay, here's a first action. Can I get in here and then get back out? Let's try several possible approaches to that before I go with a vine ride, because that's cumbersome and annoying to set up. I'm in, but I'm not coming back out. And it's no better if I... Well, there isn't a way to make you just stop on that. Blob will not help me. Unless... Still no. Also no, because then I explode. Nope. Okay. Alright, so then it's a vine ride. Okay. Potential spots for that. So I could have a distracted vine somewhere in this area who would pick me up later after it's finished with its distraction, during which I sneak by and get up to here if I'm unable to deal with one in this corner. But first, let's see if I can deal with one in this corner. Okay, well, I mean, by the letter of what I've defined as my goal, I can accomplish it trivially like this. There, done. I got in and back out. Didn't say I had to live. Alright, so... we could do... Okay, so to get vines in a line, I do this. There's your range. That will happen way too soon. This doesn't delay anymore. That's the same thing, approximately. Okay. Okay, so... doesn't this mean I kind of have to... Okay, what did I think my end state was? I thought I needed a vine here. I mean, that's the only one of these 3 monsters that can interact with something at a distance. So if I'm putting something there, it's got to be a vine, sure. Or a blob that'll get turned into a vine. Sure. The most obvious way it feels like I would get something there would be through means like, say, this. Yeah, reasonable. Okay, and if you were farther away... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here. then you can't grab from there. No. Right, you have to be in range to grab from where I can walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just understand how my space works. Oops. I am 2 turns too slow to escape that way. Okay. This is not actually a whole lot of resources, so what I'm doing here is very specific, clearly. If I just make that a vine right away... Oh, that would be a problem. Actually, okay, so now hang on, there's still some potential here. So to at least not get eaten on that island. I can do this. Okay, here we go. By letter of the law, I made it back. How do I cause you to blow up, though? Probably by another vine eating something. You could be down there. That's valid. Where could I put a tasty bomb that you would find appealing? I know a great spot. Okay, so check it out. I think I can maybe accomplish a goal here. Ooh, maybe. It's hard to tell. Timing. Uncompatible. Okay. What am I seeking to accomplish again? How does... Hang on. So, putting something here... What am I seeking to accomplish again? It's hard to tell. Wait, and what's this bomb down here gonna do? You're supposed to be in range of this one. Let's put things a little bit more to the right. Is there a distance that works? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that case, no. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know you prefer north over east. However, you also prefer monster over bean, don't you? But I want a bean to be picked up. Either green or purple. Okay, let's go back to... Okay, yeah, so the only route to getting something here... Not only do I have to get something there, I have to get something back off it, but a bomb that eventually ends up there does the job. Yeah, okay, so, right. This is why I want a divine here, to pull in, eventually, a bomb from here that a vine that is here will eventually see coming its way, pick up, and explode. So I'm reasonably sure at this point that that's what the end state's going to look like. Now... Oh, I see something... appealing but not going to work. The appeal was going to be... that of... Well, not yet. That a vine there could pick me up from your clutches... And I could, as I'm going across this That's 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 it is. I can drop, which is pretty cool. But there's no place where you could die at the right time to drop me not in the water. Okay, so I just need another vine? At some point something's got to get there too. Can I like do these both at once somehow? No, this is reusable, I should note. I do need to preserve a bomb for the end of the puzzle, so there's at most one explosion prior to starting the end of the puzzle if I'm doing it the way I think I am. Also, let's check some distances. So I guess the end state of this would have to look something like that. Squish, squish, squish. 1, squish, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kaboom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay, so that end state definitely works. Alright, yeah. So if I have a yellow bean, and I am in this region, and there is a live vine here and here, then I'm done. I think both of these need to have purple beans planted on them. It also seems a lot like I have to do everything at once. But why the purple beans? That's not really particularly different from just giving me 5 greens. I'm not using those as blobs by putting them there. I'm just... So the main benefit of blobs, as far as monster placement goes, is that they can go places where beans can't grow, so on the tiled area. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think with some effort, relatively little effort actually, I could have a blob with me in here that turns into a vine. Yes, basically no effort actually. Okay, but then I can't escape. Unless there's another one grabbing me from somewhere. Okay, sure. I guess there's also other ideas. And then there is also the idea of turning a blob into a bomb. Sure. Okay. Yeah, so the reason I feel like I have not seen all the important broad strokes of this puzzle is because I'm not using blobs as blobs. I'm just using them as something that turns into vine. So this doesn't yet seem like a blob puzzle. It seems like a vine puzzle. But let's continue along this path of reasoning and see if it gets me anywhere. So vine here, me here, still with a yellow bean. That means I can perform one explosion and use one additional vine and 2 blobs. Any amount of which could turn into vines, or not. I guess another thing a purple bean could be is a vine distraction. And I could potentially maybe get it back after blowing that vine up with my 1 explosion that I get. Okay. A lot of these tough puzzles seem to come down to explosion resource management. Like, when an explosion happens, I really gotta make the most of it. Okay, so pretty much where I am right now is looking for a travel route that hits up both of these places. I don't think I need one. So a vine can pull a bean across here with no particular extra effort on my part. And get a bean from there to there and spawn a blob on it, and that's great. But then I need to travel a route that takes me over this. I don't have one of those. No, that might not be it. I think it's more likely a bean that travels that route, because if I travel it, this is the distance limit. Oh, but I'd get grabbed by this guy on the way back. Okay, so I got a funny idea here. Your range, you have to be there, and that is unfortunate. I'm gonna try my funny idea anyway. Because I like it. Okay, I want you alive. I want you alive, the rest as they are. Being here, you alive. Not ideal, because I get grabbed by that too quickly. I can't make it through there. Drat. If you could be a little slower about that, that sure would be nice, but I don't imagine that would happen. So what I was going to do would be to walk up here if I could. Spawn this. No, wait, no, that's not right. Oh, we got several problems here. Well, no. Walk up here. Spawn this. Get grabbed by it. Get grabbed by you. Plant a bean as I'm traveling through here. Get grabbed by the wrong one. It's like I gotta do this later. That's fine. I can do that later. Yeah, why not? Just leave that unspawned for now. Yes. Okay. Get grabbed. Oops. Take that purple. Get grabbed. Put down a purple. Push this. Spawn this. Didn't grab me in time. I can't spawn and get grabbed. Oh, that is an issue. Can't spawn and get grabbed. Also, I guess at some point I need to do this. Sure, but the solution's already dead. But yeah, I like the idea of pushing a bomb as I'm going by on this. Okay, now, there might still be some potential here. So a setup similar to that, but with you down one and... Actually, does your position matter? Oh, here is better, isn't it? But you grab that thing. You're going to be a severe problem. I don't like having a vine there. I know I get a choice, though. Because, like, what else intersects with this? Okay, yeah, what are all the ways that a bean can get onto this space? I think there are exactly two. A bean gets pulled from here in this direction, which requires a vine in one of those spots, and gets intercepted by you, which requires you exactly there. Or I get grabbed by a vine there, get intercepted by you, and end up there. There's no way to move it south to north. There's no way to move it east to west. There's no way to move it west to east. Well, if a vine's already there, then I guess a bean can travel east to west, technically. But then I wouldn't need anything. I cannot get a blob to this position to go west to east here. Because a blob ahead of me couldn't turn a corner, a blob behind me couldn't end up ahead of me here. Okay? So yeah, I think I am kind of stuck with a vine, one of these spots. This one is actually much less problematic. I don't have to destroy you, because that gives me enough column to walk. I can avoid your reach by just staying in, you know, this region. Still push down a bomb and get it intercepted by you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, you are a definite problem. Well, let's not worry about that problem yet. I'll do other things first. So I put you there because I was going to spawn you on my way up here, blow you up, and then later... Well, you're going to intercept that bomb. I don't like you. You're jamming me up. Hold up, but I can... okay, so what about in that case... Where are you gonna find a surface to explode against, though, bomb? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it covers all the way down to there. So somewhere in these 4 spaces, I need to get picked up and brought over this way, apparently because you exist, not this far over this way. Well, okay, now hang on, that could be in the same column, which is fine. Doesn't help me. Wait, what about... No, that's no good. Okay. I need all my beans for what I'm doing, so I can't, like, leave a blob there as an explosion backstop. Or can I? Oh, that's interesting. Because that would turn into a bomb in the position where I'm going to need a bomb later for doing all this stuff. Maybe you can. Okay. I needed to have put down a bomb... there? But then there's you. Yeah, the reason I wanted that the other way around was because you provide a barrier for your attention. You can't reach through this vine and get something down here. But if this is down here, then it's too late for me to push it. There's no layout that would allow me to push a bomb vertically and have it explode the vine that is grabbing me horizontally. So I have to push, if I'm doing what I'm doing here, I have to push a bomb horizontally over top of the water in order to detonate the vine who's grabbing me back. Uh-huh. There are 2 different spaces open here. Do I have a reason to prefer one over the other? I imagine so, but I don't know what that reason is yet. Let's try the right one and see if somehow that turns into something better. Okay. Okay. no matter where I put a bomb along this path, if there's a vine that has to be south of it, which it would, then that's going to... Okay, so what if you're the one I end up killing? Similar concept, different layout. Would that kill the vine and not me, or would it also kill me? Also, I think having you there is going to be a serious problem. But I'm going to do it anyway. Actually, you can be much farther back. You can be significant. You can be all the way here. Ooh, okay. And you can spawn right now. Alright. Trying stuff. Right, this needs to go there. It won't get picked up yet, but that'll happen later. You sure about that? I am not. But, one problem at a time. Neat! I accomplished the goal of getting back here alive, with a vine placed there. That's pretty good. There isn't one here, though. I probably wanted there to be. I still have a green bean. Can't use it, though. Could this have been in a different row? Yes, absolutely. Okay. Okay, I might be on a solution path here. This is looking pretty promising. You spawn, you can spawn now. And I'm just gonna want one of these here. Okay, here's an issue. How do I actually spawn that bean as the thing goes by? Okay, so I'm a little short of an actual solution right now. Well, alright, let's, oh, hang on, right, I need this still. You can live... I'm gonna put this here and somehow hope to get it here someday. Oh, hang on, if I can stand here at the right time, then I can shoot through the door and spawn the thing. Not really sure how I'd get there at the right time, though. This is pretty cool. Alright. So yeah, now what I want is for you to pull that over. Wait a second, something's wrong here. Well, a few things are. Your presence is a serious problem. I think I need to do this earlier. My other steps look pretty good to me, but that needs to happen earlier. But all the ways I know to do that result in me not being able to get up here. And I do need to be all the way up here in order to be grabbed by you. I can't be grabbed down there. So I guess one thing blobs do is to delay the transformation into a vine. You're gonna jam me up too. Ooh, this would come down to preference order and... Okay, hang on, this would come down to preference order. Is it positional or is it spawn order? Right, okay, so to To get two vines in line with each other, I do something like that, and then I have a problem. I need to test something. I can, do it this way. Okay. Not quite. I can do it this way. There. I need to check. So if I have a vine here and one here, and here, and I'm relying on a bomb getting there, then I would need to make sure that that bomb doesn't get grabbed by you, and even... Oh, hang on. Yeah, there's going to be a big wrestling match here, and I don't want that conflict to be a thing. So if you're grabbing a bomb, coming that way... Let's say you won the wrestling match. So your tendril's out here. Retract, retract. Retract to there, retract to there, retract to there. You grab again. Then it goes down, then you grab again. You pull to yourself, and you eventually win. If the south one does it... Grab, grab. Retract, 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 south one explodes. If this one could die in the explosion that kills the one that's pulling me back, that would be nice, but that's definitely not going to happen. Okay, so if I could figure out the precedence order, then that would help me a lot. Okay, here's a way I can do this. Testing. Using another color of bean. No, you go there. There, okay, so vines in line. North-south, who wins this struggle? North one. That was spawn blob first, then spawn vine. So if we do that the other way around... Spawn blob, spawn vine. Bomb comes... It is directional, and north wins. Perfect, okay. That's what I wanted. So not spawn order, just direction. And if the distance is uneven, I guess I better test that. Well, I already know the answer to this, but I guess I better test it anyway. So north closer... Excuse me, what? Oh, no longer distance wins. And that makes sense, because the shorter distance gets there first, right? I am right that longer distance wins, right? Okay, so same setup, other way around. Yeah, longer distance wins. That's pretty good. Whoa. That was fun. Okay, so longer distance wins, so I do not have a precedence problem if there's a vine here, here, and here. Okay, so my remaining problem is how to get a purple bean from here to here. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's either traveling this route east to west, this route south to north, this route north to south. I'm never putting a vine in here, so it's traveling east to west. It's traveling this route exactly. Or so it would seem. So therefore I just need you spawned later? The ability to interrupt that there somehow. The only way that would happen is if you're exploding at the time. Don't think I can arrange that. But, like, I need this vine not to exist for kind of a while. Like, I'd like that to be the last one that I spawn. However, additional problem. If there's a vine here, I can't go through this corridor anymore. I can't give you something to distract you unless that thing I'm giving you either gets intercepted or comes back to me in some way. Okay, well, let's make a sacrifice of the bomb that I'm going to need at the end of the puzzle, just to see if that solves my problem on its own. Can you die at some point? I don't think you can. Also, I didn't place the rest of my things. I'd have to go there at this point. Longer reach, so you will win, but you're gonna wrestle me back, aren't you? Yeah, having you alive at this point is a problem. By the way, I needed to do that. Yeah, I got... Oh, but your reach is longer, so you actually won the wrestling match between... Oh geez, we got vines intersecting. So if they both want to grab something at a cross pattern, I've never quite seen this before, they just do it. But okay, everything went as it needed to. Cool, except the fact that I don't have a yellow bean, also that you're there. And you could not have been farther left. Okay. Well, I'm not absolutely sure that I'm not putting a, Let's bring a blob along. I don't like the way that looks, but let's do it anyway and just see what happens. I needed to have spawned you and not yet. Okay, you are farther away. Okay, good. That lets me put you farther away. I think I'm homing in on something. Let's put you way over there. And you can exist already. But who's the vine that's going to touch you? Nobody? Yeah, pretty much nobody. Because I got nothing left, right? Well, not exactly. I knew there was something left. Also, in this case, you could be in a different row. But no, you need to get touched by a vine, and I also need another bean to put over there, because that's using one of my allocations. There's just not a lot of good vine touch spots available. So far, you've done nothing for me in this puzzle. False, you rescued me. Never mind. You can't rescue me from there because I don't want to be in this spot. I don't know, I don't think this idea has much potential. Okay, so I'm down to one problem to solve, but solving that problem might still require a fundamental rework of this. I feel like I'm close to something, but just... yeah, got one big problem still to solve. Oh, I see something. There's a better thing I can put down here than a green bean. Check it out. This is gonna be good. Okay. This is gonna be very good. I can't have you in line with that. No. Because then I'll get eaten. But you also have to be in line because you need to transform. Oh, it's so close to what I want. Well, let's go through the motions. This is very close to something I want. So in your downtime, you're gonna grab that and vinify it. Sounds great. But then, not only are you not in a position to grab me, you're also not in a state to grab me. Is there maybe some way to blow this up instead? There might be. There actually might be. But no, you need it to be exactly there in order to get this. So I can't have a backstop over there. Well, okay, what if the... well, no, the backstop can't be another blob. Nope, I ran into another dead end. Oh, but I think it leads to a live end. So just rearrange which one's the blob and which one's not. Well, but I still have the problem of getting eaten by this one. Well, but it gets me a slightly bit further, doesn't it? Ugh. So blob doing double duty here as a distraction for... no, this gets me exactly the same place, doesn't it? Well, it's a little better. Hey, okay. Put down bean. Zap that. Move here. So you get distracted for a moment so that I can delay on... Ooh, timing here is really something, but that worked great. Did it? I'm not convinced yet. Oh, also, that needs to be a blob, not a... okay, so then you needed to have been green. Okay, green bean here. Whoa, this is ridiculous. I never spawned that bomb. That's okay, I have time. But here stuff goes wrong. There are also other problems. Is there something that I could do from a state that looks like this to get this bomb to explode in a good spot for you? See, I guess I'd want to be over here to have the potential... there's no potential for that. I just have way too much of a vine infestation for the rest of this to happen, it seems like. I think I was closer before. Was I, though? Like, at this point I have my stuff placed and all my resources. I'm just dead. So yeah, I probably was closer before because I was alive. Alright, some permutation of this probably can work, but just which one? How? Right, here's a new line of thinking. What if this is misdirection? Or just to call my attention to this spot, but I don't actually put anything on it? Because there's some potential for a different thing to happen here. Which would be... Okay, yeah, leave you there. I needed to have spawned some things. So a vine here would do the job of one there just fine, and I'd have some flexibility in which row I put it in. It wouldn't have to coincide with certain others. Well, no, it would have to coincide with at least one other. But maybe that other could be you. Okay, I'm not feeling too good about this, but let's try it at least. So you have to coincide with that in order to actually turn it into a vine, because you will need to be one. Do this. Plant that. Spawn that. I needed you to have spawned earlier. Yeah, it's too late for me. But if you spawned earlier, then that's a serious problem for me. Okay, so there's one more idea I have here. Well, you're snacking on that bean, and that's no good for me. I got away from here in time. I'm never getting that yellow bean out of you, though. Who will win here? I'm guessing east? Yeah, no. Oops, Alright, well, I mean, it's about as close as anything else has been, but that's to say not close enough. So I have a green instead of a yellow here. If that could have turned into a yellow, it would have been nice. Yeah, it would have been nice, wouldn't it? Ooh, hold up. I spot something. I spot something indeed. Okay, there might be some real potential here, so similar setup as always. Which row do I want to be in? Probably... let's say as far down as I can be, sure. You will go way over here, so you're out of the way. I like that. So here's what I spotted. There might be something I can do with a blob here. And you can just spawn now, that's fine. You need to, in fact. Put down... I don't have a bean for this. Dang. I'm short a bean. I'm short a bean. If I wasn't... So you would forget about me. Here's a yellow bean. I can't use it, but here it is. It needs to turn into a vine. Alright, so I put no bean down there. But you become a vine. The timing's bad for that. I don't have a way to fix it. I don't have a way to hit that at the right time. Okay, so multiple problems with this. Oh, and there's yet another. Okay, I don't think I like that. But I do need to keep in mind, you know, I could bring a blob with me and have it turn into a vine after the fact there. Well, okay, here is one way I can adjust timing. I still have a bean shortage. But ignoring that for a moment... Right, yeah, so I would have put something down there. I would have zapped it. I would zap that. I push you there. I don't get grabbed because the timing's bad. Could you have gone one more over? I think so. Okay. Would have been faster resets, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in range. Great. I mean, is there a point to continuing this if I have an unresolvable shortage with the route that I'm on? Maybe. I don't know, so yeah, zap that at some point, zap that at some point, push this at some point. I still don't get picked up. Why didn't that change timing? I put you farther over. But I'm still departing from the same point. Doesn't matter how long your run is. The problem is that those two are happening at the same time. And that is a timing I cannot change. Except maybe by putting this, like, up one more? No, down one more. Yeah, down one more. Why not down one more? All the way in the corner. Like this. Oh, that's why, because then that timing doesn't line up. Yeah, okay. So two different timings just don't have a way to line up, right? So this idea is dead, and then that happens. Okay, so no. I mean, okay, just in case some kind of magic somehow takes place here, it won't. If I'm getting grabbed in this row, I'm never in line with that. Nope, that doesn't work. Alright. Okay, I think there's a route here that I've been under-exploring, so how I got to this state... It's kind of a big mess here right now. I had, like, several different ideas going on, but... I haven't really been looking very hard at the idea of moving a bean there without moving myself. Maybe there's some viability to that. So if you weren't a blob and were a... Or this could be down here. You would need a distraction, certainly. You could maybe just be avoided, not without going into your zone. Okay, so... So I wasn't doing anything with that. In this case, I would want you to have been there. Ah, with timing... No, there isn't a timing where you could rescue me again from that at the... Okay, you still have to be exactly here. Like, that's fixed. That's... a fixed position. There is no way I can do anything other than that to get something here. That is just a hard rule of this puzzle. But other things seem flexible. Ooh, that's an interesting intersection, but bad timing for you. I guess I would rather you... Well, you can't stay a bean, because then you'll... Yeah, no, you needed that to not get grabbed. Okay, I may have wanted to spawn that on my way up, which would change some timings. For the better? Maybe. Then you're just not going to reach out until I'm there. No potential for another vine to snatch me during this. Well, I can wait. But that's no good. Oh yeah, and I have to do that too, by the way. Oh wait, hang on, no, this is kind of good. I get snatched back. I get snatched back again. Eventually get wrestled into your mouth. And also I didn't set up a bomb to do anything about that problem, but... 6, 7, 8. I've counted that plenty of times. It's still 8. So if you were at a different distance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you could be one farther away. I don't know, let's see what that does to the timing. I have a hard time imagining that's going to solve all my problems, but yeah, I can pretend, and you can go over here so that I will have some potential with the bomb, but I have serious doubts here. But yeah, the whole wrestling back and forth aspect of this feels like it could have some potential somehow. Right, I wanted to spawn you on the way up. I need to wait on that until now. So that little cross shape happens. I get snagged by you. And nothing I've done has changed the timing between these two, and that's what I would need to change for this to happen. And you do need to be in this row in order for that to end up there, so you can't save me. Could I have waited on this? Yes, actually. No, actually. No. No, I could not have, because I need to make you drop it. Some way to deal with you? Can't imagine one. It would be great if you were gone. There are a lot of permutations of this attempted setup, and I haven't found the one that works yet. Oh, that's fun. If I put down a bean when I'm over top of water, it stays there for a turn, then it goes sploosh. Well, that's funny. I'm no closer to solving the puzzle, though. Now, it's just playing with some stuff. I found a way to set up a little perpetual motion machine here. With a specific timing of this. I can have vines wrestle forever over one single object. So odd-numbered spacing. Send it into the middle when you are when one of them is one away from its edge. Okay, well that's interesting. What about with even-numbered spacing? It'll work differently. Differently how? So if I go now, you don't make it. If I wait until the thing, then yeah, you don't make it. Okay, so odd-numbered spacing farther away. Does it have to be exactly 5? I'm not in the middle. Do I want to be in the middle? Probably. So now I think? Okay, so that didn't work. So that didn't work either. Was my timing, if I wait one more? So 5 I can do it. What if I'm a little off to the side? Probably off to the wrong side here. Maybe not. 7 doesn't seem to. And 9's not particularly easy to do anything with. Okay, well... I don't think I could accomplish anything with that, but it would be a way to, like, put up a wall that would basically stay indefinitely. Until the vine saw something more appealing than snatching out of the other one's tendril. Okay, well this is getting me nowhere. Let's work on a different part of this. So a looming problem has been that I will eventually... If I'm putting something here, it's going to need to be pulled through this route, which necessarily puts a vine in this general area. Well, actually in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of these 4 tiles. If it's this far east, that's not a problem for traversing this space, except it is because if a bomb is going across this route, getting wrestled back and forth between vines that are there and there, or just pulled into this one if somehow I've dealt with you, then yeah, I need the space to stand, like, basically, like, I'm gonna see if I can get around a vine if we're doing something like, let's see, farther one wins. Not what I want. Still not what I want. Okay, so that's close enough to the setup. If I push this, and go here, then yes, I can get around you. Okay, so that's fine. Now, note that it wouldn't be true in this column. If I'm pushing a bomb like that, to be wrestled out of you, it would end up there, it would end up there. Sure, okay, that would happen, of course. Here, here, grabbed by this. Here. Here, grabbed by this. Pull, grabbed by this. That's a problem. But then wrestled back by you again? I don't like the idea of having 4 vines wrestling over a bomb here and hoping that somehow this one eventually wins. That would depend on, well, a lot of things. But not having that depends on this vine not being here. So hang on. So how do the turns work out? That's grabbed by this. Then I don't make it. I don't know how the end of this puzzle is going to look. It just depends on where all my vines are. Like, ideally, I'd like just one here and nothing else. But I'm going to get a whole bunch of incidental something else's because I still... Every analysis I've done of this puzzle tells me I absolutely need a vine here no matter what I do. That will have to be planted there. Maybe I can detonate it, but it's hard to see how that could happen. But maybe somehow it could, but it's hard to see how. Huh. Yep, I don't know. Now hold on, I've tried stuff like this before and it never went anywhere, but what is the issue with this? This is looking suddenly kind of promising. Okay, so let me give myself as much space as I can, which is this much. I'll bring a blob with me, and just deposit it anywhere will do. Let's say here, okay, in line with that grass. Do all those things as normal. Blow you up as normal. That's placed, sure. And I have a vine. And I still have a bomb. And I can make you turn that into a vine. Wait, I'm done. Oh, this was it? Oh. Okay, yeah, and now it's just a matter of wrestling with those two, right? Like this. And I already tested this. Oh, I did it. Okay, cool. Alright. Suddenly it resolved itself. Okay, so one of my ideas worked. It just... I had to circle back around to it after exploring a lot of other dead ends. Huh. Weird. Yeah, so all the vine wrestling going on in there, that was so much more a vine puzzle than a blob puzzle. But maybe the fact that it was on the island of blobs, that could have meant anything. It didn't necessarily mean I needed a blob over there to turn into a thing. But yeah, okay, so this is more just a reference for like a convenient spot where you might want to be. So yeah, the main trap of that puzzle clearly is in trying to get something onto this island, because it just isn't really viable to do that simultaneously with something on that island. That's more obviously required. Oh, interesting. All the doors are down and barrier when the puzzle is off, so you can just walk wherever. Huh, that's cool. Alright, so that worked out. It took a while. What's my recording time? 2 hours 22? Yep, that's what it is. Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you next time for the final 5 on this island.